yeah.
Candid with
I'm really excited for you to check out this interview.
Candid with Kimbra.
Hey, everybody. This is one of the last podcasts of 2025, so I want to wish everyone a Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays, Happy New Year. And today's podcast is going to be with my friend Craig Mitchell, who helps me with the podcast. And he does a lot of editing. He does, everything that a producer does. He kind of does that. And we're going to talk about the year, what's happened. There's been some good things. There's been some sad things, and we're going to kind of recap. So I hope you enjoy this last podcast of 2025. So everyone, I want to welcome Mr. Craig Mitchell of Off the Cuff. And I was just telling him he's like a whole new person.
A whole new person.
It's a whole new world. Yeah, because
new person.
We're writing a new musical called New Person.
The new person.
But
it comes from the other one we wrote called Nude Person.
That's
which was
true.
It's not well received.
Yeah, it was one of our flops, but we're hoping that we're trying to resurrect.
Well, everything's flopping when you lose weight. That's the whole point.
Yeah, and he made fudge today, and I can't have any. I'm kind of upset about that.
You can have some, but you have to come here.
I have to come to.
And it's sugar free.
Is it? Well, how does it taste though?
Tastes like crap. No, it's good. It's very. It's. I mean, the sugar. The sugar substitute I use is called monk fruit allulose.
Right.
And monk fruit tends to have an aftertaste.
Okay.
But allulose takes that away. So when you combine the two, it tastes very much like regular sugar.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I made maple with walnuts and maple extract, and I made peanut butter with peanut butter and maple extract. No.
Wow. Well,
it looks good. I haven't tasted it yet. It's hardening.
Well,
like my arteries.
Oh God, he made the fudge because it's here in California. We are celebrating Christmas. I think this podcast will come out right the day after Christmas. So, happy holidays to everyone. I hope you had a wonderful Hanukkah, Christmas, whatever you celebrate. And
Kwanzaa,
that's right. And Craig and I tried to do this last week, and we had some technical issues. So we're trying
to echo problems.
I know, because, that's just the way it goes in La La Land, right? So, and then what we did last time was we were remembering all these great, actors and mostly actors, I think it was, that passed during the year, like a little bit.
Musicians too, like Ozzy Osbourne. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. But did we have him on the list? I don't remember.
Yes, we do.
We do? Let me look at the list. But
I remember because I tried to sing Crazy Train.
Oh, that's right. Ouch. I just hit my earphone.
On a crazy train.
Yeah, he was great. Craig always surprises me with his knowledge of hard rock music, because I
don't understand that.
I always think of you as like a musical theater guy for some reason, I don't know why. Because you're an actor.
Why, it's good old reliable Nathan.
Yes, from Guys and Dolls. Guys and Dolls.
I am. Yeah. That's one of my favorite. I've done that show 5 times.
Mm-hmm. I know.
I do like musical theater. But I'm a rocker.
And it's hard. He's a rocker. I want to rock. Huh?
Just like Superman in the new Superman movie, he's into punk rock.
He is? Who is the new Superman? Who is the new Superman?
David Cornsweet.
And I don't know him. What has he done?
Oh, he's so good. He's the. Really? I'm sorry. I love Chris Reeve. I love all the Supermen, but he's the best. He's the best.
Why is he the best?
I wanted to hug him the whole time, not sexually, just because he was the nicest guy. Just wanted to hug him and say, "You're the best Superman."
He's just like a warm hug. He's like a warm hug.
He's lovable, kind. Exactly how you would picture Superman to be, and he just encompassed all of it. Chris Reeve was a little too standoffish. A little standoffish. Mm-hmm. Dean Cain was okay.
Hmm.
But Henry Cavill was more formal too. But this guy is just like very inviting,
More down to earth.
um, just lovable. That's it. Lovable, and he's and honest, and what you picture Superman to be.
Okay. All right. Forthright.
Yeah,
Okay.
and fifth right, and
Fourth and
Queensryche,
fifth right.
and Queensryche.
I know. Now, I don't mean to bring up a sad subject, but the other thing that happened since we tried to record this, since we tried to record this last week was, Rob Reiner, had I don't know how to say it without, he was murdered, right?
He was murdered.
Yeah, he was murdered, him and his wife, Michelle, which I didn't really know Michelle, but I've been told that she was a really nice person from everybody that knew her. And also she was a talented photographer herself. And but
He
I
took
didn't,
the picture of Donald Trump
I
on his
know.
book Art of the Deal.
Isn't that ironic too? Because like Donald Trump's been saying, kind of there's a little bit of
Oh,
controversy about it. And
a little bit.
yeah,
Maybe
a
a
little
little.
bit, a little bit.
Even got James Wood ticked off.
I know. I posted that on Facebook, by the way.
Yeah.
I posted that on Facebook, the variety thing, and it's so funny. I got all these. I even asked Jeff. I asked Jeff. I said, "Will my super liberal friends get mad at me for posting something about James? That James."
Not at all.
And he said, he's like, because he's saying good things about Rob Reiner. But wouldn't you know, I got some weird person that said all these negative things about James Woods, and Facebook deleted it. It was so, I swear to God, I didn't do anything. And they disappeared, these comments, or at least, or maybe he deleted the comments, but
Maybe he did. Maybe
yeah,
he did.
because, because I'm thinking you're missing the point. I'm talking.
I've said some pretty nasty things to people, and I've gone back and deleted it because I don't. First of all, I don't want to get. It was a momentary impulse.
Sure,
I also don't want to tick anybody off and start a flame war, and I also don't want to get suspended.
sure,
So I just take it right off because it's so easy behind a keyboard to
sure.
be falsely brave, and it's just if you can't say it to somebody's face, don't say it on Facebook. That's the bottom
That's a
line
good
I try to
point.
live in. Yeah.
That's a good point because it's kind of cowardly in a way, right? You're saying all these.
Oh, absolutely. That's why they call them keyboard warriors.
I didn't
Uh,
know there was a
but
thing.
but yeah, he allegedly he was murdered by his own son in
Right.
very graphic and horrifying detail, and it's really tough to be upbeat about it, but it definitely something you should address because it's the last couple of weeks of this year are such a coda.
Yeah.
I mean, I told Kimbra before we started that I'm actually taking Alka-Seltzer because of an
Right.
upset stomach, but that's a great allegory for this year.
Ugh.
I mean, just taking Alka-Seltzer because you're like, what else can happen? We had two mass shootings, a murder. Uh, at this point, there's going to be a presidential address tonight in about 3 hours. We don't know what that's going to be about.
Oh, I didn't know about that.
Yeah, a lot of people are saying that he's going to say that we're at war with Venezuela.
Oh,
I don't know.
got
I'm
it.
not trying to. I'm not. And you know what? I don't consider myself a liberal. I don't consider myself a conservative, but I do
Right.
consider myself a concerned citizen.
Sure, sure. Yeah, I mean, I feel the same way. But what was I going to say? Oh, about Rob Reiner. It just when I heard
Yeah,
that news, I couldn't do this podcast. I knew I've seen you today. I was like, I got to talk about Rob Reiner. Just, I mean,
you have to.
not about the stuff that what's on the news all the time, but I just wanted to say that every time I read something that someone says about him, a tribute, I tear up. I mean, and
I have not seen anybody, and I have so many friends, yourself included, who've met him,
mhm, mhm.
and it's just the praises I hear and the candid video that's coming out. Um, Super atypical for a celebrity. There was one that somebody caught him either at a train or a bus station or an airport, and they just went up to him and started filming him, and he was so unassuming and kind. It just blew me away. It hurt so much that he's gone. I mean, yeah, he was 78 years old,
Right.
but I feel like he was stolen from us. He really was,
Oh
and
yeah.
and
I mean,
I underappreciated him for sure. I did.
well, that's a good point because, okay, so how I met Rob Reiner was, about 8 years ago, maybe, I was on the SAG nominating committee. I got asked twice in a row. So funny, 2 years in a row. And at that time, you'd always get these really fun invites to screenings that, because they wanted the opinions of the actors, right? And I can't even remember what movie it was. And I don't think he directed it. He just happened to be there. And it was a little party afterwards. They'd always, wine you and dine you on these, these screenings. And then there was then they had food trucks too. It was in Beverly Hills. And I remember I saw Rob Reiner just standing there by himself by the food truck. Oh my gosh, I gotta go up and say something because one of the first movies that I ever saw of his, and I didn't see it when it came out, but later, was Spinal Tap, right? And
Spinal Tap.
I think that was his first movie, right? I've since learned it.
Yeah, that was the first one he directed. Yep.
Yeah, directed. Yeah, and me being in the rock world, I was, or been around the rock world, and I was like, it was so, there's so many musicians that always, say lines from that movie, right? And so I thought, I'm going to go up and say something to him, but I don't want to say the same old cliche thing and, blah, 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 blah. And to be honest with you, I can't remember but I think it was about Spinal Tap, right? And so,
it's really tough.
Yeah, because I don't want to say the same old, and you never know how people are going to be because you don't want to bother them when they're eating or whatever. But he was by himself and he wasn't eating. So I was like, oh, okay. But I said something. I said, I'm going to do it. And I usually lose my nerve. But for some reason with him, I just thought I can do this. So I went up to him and I said something about Spinal Tap. And he was like, yeah, that was my first. He was so nice. And he just talked to me for at least 10 minutes. Right. And I was just like, gosh, he's so nice. And he just made you feel like, yeah, it just be like me and you talking, And so I will never forget that. And then, but then when this happened, and I was looking at his body of work, right? And I was going down all the movies, and The Princess Bride is the other one that all my friends and I that movie has been quoted so many times, you killed my father,
inconceivable.
Yeah. And then I forgot he directed Misery, and then I forgot he directed A Few Good Men, right?
Yeah.
And Stand By Me, which I'd never seen.
Stand By Me is my favorite.
Really? I've never seen it. I got to watch it this week.
You've never seen Stand By Me? Sorry for screaming. What, really?
Sacrilegious, right?
Oh my gosh, it's so good.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably up there, with Misery
and
The Shining as the best Stephen King adaptations of all time.
I don't. I don't know how he worked, but everybody that says that that worked with him just said he was like the best director. And when you think about all the performances,
as an actor's director,
yeah, that he got out of people, right? The performances that he got.
Well, I wish I had personal experience with him, and it just feels like such a gigantic lost opportunity.
Well, he was just such an amazing talent as a director, right? But
an actor.
Yeah, I forgot. I keep forgetting. Like he was in All in the Family, and
All in the Family, man. That's a thing. Growing up in my formative years, like from the age of 11 to 17, he was the voice of what was right, what was good, what was fair. Juxtaposed to Archie Bunker's, immobile, conservative,
bigoted,
closed-minded, bigoted.
Yeah.
And the thing is, Mike was the guy that you stood behind. That was the guy you wanted representing you.
Right.
That's how I felt. And then to find out in life that,
he was like that.
Rob Reiner is one of the reasons why we have gay marriage not only in California but in the United States. He was a big proponent for
him and his wife both.
legalization.
I think him and his wife both did that.
I owe him a tremendous debt of gratitude, and I didn't realize how impactful the most impactful celebrity passing I've ever witnessed was Robin Williams.
Yeah, you mentioned that before, and you're right. And they were both so beloved equally. I think Rob, I guess, gave a lot of people, which I didn't realize till after this happened, but he gave a lot of people their first breaks, and even I think James Wood said that in that article in Variety. That he helped him. I think it was one of his first breaks he got from him, and then Jerry Seinfeld said that the show was going to get,
Castle Rock.
yeah, it
Yeah,
was going to get canceled or something. And
no, he fought within, because when the Seinfeld Chronicles first went on, it was the ratings were terrible, but he represented the show with Castle Rock to NBC, and to keep this on, it's going to get better and better, and
yeah,
it did.
and he was
I just
really passionate about it, you know?
Yeah, well, he didn't know if it was going to be a hit or not, but he knew it was a good show.
Oh, good. Well, he was right.
No, I saw an interview where he said, "So you knew it was going to be a hit?" He goes, "No, I had no idea it was going to be a hit, but I knew it was a really good show."
Well, at least he's being honest about that, because you wonder, like, some people, do they just know, like, does he have that Midas touch,
That's the thing about him. I thought about this a lot, because I cried. I was working at the time when at a desk job when Robin Williams passed away, and I
Mm.
cried at my desk.
Oh my gosh.
The difference is, I think Robin Williams was everybody's really funny best friend.
Right.
Rob Reiner was their brother.
Right. Good
It's like
point.
family almost. And
Right.
I don't mean to I don't know.
Denigrate Robin Williams in it.
No, yeah, no, not at all. It has nothing to do with that. But it's like, I did not know Rob Reiner, but
Right.
I didn't realize I didn't really sit back, and I kind of took him for granted, like you would a sibling, in a lot of ways. But you were grateful he was there, even though you weren't always conscious that he was there. And
Well, you could see the outpouring of love from everyone there.
and stacking up his achievements and what he said and what he's done. And on top of all that, dealing with somebody with addiction, which
You struggle.
I'm sober.
Right.
So, I mean, I can relate to that,
You had a struggle. Well, you do still do to a certain degree, right? I mean, when you have an addiction, you always have to, like, deal with it, right? Or
well, you're never cured. You're just always
right.
it's arrested. I got to the point now, and it's a day by day thing, where I'm at peace with it, and I'm happy where I am. I hope that continues. I do everything I can to make sure it continues. One of Rob's wishes for Nick, his son, was that he get to that space. And now that he's the accused killer, I have to say alleged, because it's not,
Nothing's been,
I've seen people saying online, "Oh, I hope he gets a death penalty, this,
right.
that, throw him away." And I thought to myself, despite their fate, I bet you Rob and Michelle would still wish that somehow Nick could get the help he needs.
Yeah.
And find peace. Although a lot harder now, considering
That's a tough one. That's a
circumstances.
tough one because, well, you won't. I mean, in California, you never get the death penalty anyway, but
No, but he could, because it's murder one. he's up for.
double
Yeah.
murder too, right? Double.
Yeah.
But
It's just, and the way he did it was just like so insane.
oh, I know.
Let's not go into that.
Yeah. I know. Let's not talk about the negative if we can. But if there's anything,
Well, I mean,
huh?
yeah. No, I mean, there's not a lot positive about his passing, but there's a lot of positive about his impact.
That's true. That's true. Just if you just looked at him as from a director standpoint of view, amazing, right? But then he had that acting career, which was groundbreaking too, from being on All in the Family, right? And he even
All in the
said,
Family. He was in the movie Where's Papa?
"Oh,
If you watch old TV shows, which I'm addicted to, he shows up. He shows up in the Partridge Family. He shows up on the Lucy Show. He shows up on Adam 12. He shows up on Dragnet. All these bit parts."
And he was married to Penny Marshall.
Penny
right?
Marshall.
From Laverne and Shirley, and
they were at the height of both their careers.
And they both became great directors, isn't that?
Yeah, but the thing is, he was talking about. I saw an interview with him. He was married to Penny Marshall. All in the Family was top of the ratings. Laverne and Shirley was top of the ratings. And they said to him, "Could you go out?" And he went, "No, we couldn't go anywhere."
That's amazing. I mean,
yeah, they were so highly recognizable.
Their careers were so in parallel,
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I did get to meet her. I got to meet Penny Marshall.
What was she like? What was she like?
You know what? Curmudgeonly.
Really?
Well, I met her at an autograph show, and I had a picture of her and who I forget, Cindy Williams.
Oh,
they're on a float in the Macy's Parade in 1977, and back of them was the old Smokey Bear balloon.
Right.
I actually found it on the New York Times, and I ordered prints of it. and I brought it to him to sign. And I remember she said, "Oh, how did you get this? Oh my God, I never saw this before. Look at Cindy, look at it." But no, no, but it was like very flat, kind of like, wow.
Well, that's kind of how she spoke in her character,
I know.
very nasally too,
Wow.
right?
And I ended up, they both signed it, and
Oh,
then I gave them each one so they could have it.
oh, that was nice of you.
But she's not. I mean,
And
yeah,
we
they're
lost her
both
too
great.
soon too. Like she died, I don't know, 10 years
She
ago.
died of lung cancer about 5, 6 years ago.
Okay, poor thing. Yeah, and her daughter was adopted by Rob, and I have a
Tracy,
yeah,
Tracy Reiner.
Tracy Reiner. Yeah, I have a friend that knows Tracy really well, and he hasn't told me, but I'm sure she's devastated, you know.
If
But
you don't know who Tracy is by name, if you saw A League of Their Own, she was Betty Spaghetti.
Betty Spaghetti.
Betty Spaghetti. She was, yeah, yep, yeah.
Wow. So anyway, Rob is so will be so missed, you know. And
Yeah, he's missed already. He really is. And you mentioned before, I'm going to go off topic a little bit.
sure.
You know that when you go up to a celebrity, like when you went to Rob, you didn't know what to say. In the back of your mind, you're thinking, well, now that I'm more experienced,
Hmm.
yeah, I realize there's nothing I can say to any celebrity that they've never heard before.
True,
They've
probably.
heard everything,
Hmm.
everything.
Hmm.
So I'm at Gelson's one time. This is like 2005, 2006, and I'm getting no 2005. My mother used to. I used to go to work, and she said, "When you go home from work, stop off at Gelson's and get me some of that soup."
Your
She
mom had
loves
good
the soup.
taste because Gelson's like
She,
the best.
yeah, the soup is great. That's the deli counter, and I'm at the deli counter getting a soup, and I hear somebody ordering like cold cuts.
Cold cuts.
I I turn and look, and it's Harrison Ford. I
The
know. The Indiana Jones was 5 feet away from me ordering bologna. I don't know what he was ordering. I don't know. And I thought to myself, there's absolutely nothing I can say to him that he's never heard before.
right.
Nothing I will say will have an impact. Nothing. So I just let it go.
Oh,
Just let him order his. Just let him order his. I think that's the best thing you can do for a celebrity like him because he. I mean, he's
you know
just
what?
recognized
Every
everywhere.
time I've gone up to somebody, I've had good luck. Like, you know, I remember first time I was at the House of Blues when it was open in West Hollywood, and Renee Russo was there, and
Oh my gosh.
I recognized her. You know, it was all dark. She was sitting like one table over, and I said, I'm gonna go up to her and tell her how much I idolized her when I was growing up. She was like an idol, model that I really idolized, as a kid, and I thought, oh, it's gonna make her feel so old,
Yeah.
So
I have a funny story about that too.
so I went up, but I did anyway because I couldn't think of anything else, and I thought, well, she's not like so famous that people are barraging her all the time, so maybe she'll like it, right? So anyway, I went up to her and she goes, "Oh, sweetie, thank you so much." She was so sweet,
Oh,
and
nice.
there was a chance I was going to meet Rod Stewart once, and I thought, my mom used to love Rod Stewart, which is true, and I thought, now and I know Rod Stewart likes girls really young, so I was like, if I go up and say my mom really liked you, that's gonna make him feel really old.
Well, I was at a Save On, which is no longer there on Ventura Boulevard. It was next
Hmm.
to a Vons or a Pavilions,
Hmm.
and we were online. It was really busy, and I was with my mom,
Hmm.
and we're getting her medication.
Hmm.
And two people up ahead of me was Mickey Dolenz,
Oh yeah,
and
sure.
I hey mom, look, this is Mickey Dolenz from the Monkees. She went, oh, and she just walked. I'm like, dude. And she just walked past me right up to him and tugged on his sleeve. Now my mother was 4'11",
Oh my God, Mr.
so he looks down at her and she
Dolan.
goes, "You're my favorite monkey," like that. And he went, "Well, thank you very much, thank
Aw.
you." And she walked back, and I'm thinking to myself, my mother was like 78. Mickey Dolenz must be like, holy crap, our fans got old.
So funny. I know. It's like
He was
that.
very sweet to her too. I was very nice.
He always seems so nice. Like I had as you know, last week we ran the Bobby Hart
Yeah,
event,
Bobby.
and he always talks about stories about Mickey, or he did. And I did a play with Mickey's daughter Amy, and I wanted to actually invite her to come on the podcast. I'm trying to
You
get a
should.
hold of her. anyway, Mickey came and he was just so nice, and I've heard that about him from everybody, but he was just a really nice guy. And I love hearing that because, we're all just people for one thing, but people know how acting, the music, everything, it's so hard. It's like, you're not better than anybody else. You just had some success.
I don't know if I know that we're recording this, and I'll ask you, and we're not going to
We
edit
may
this
edit
out.
it out. We may not.
No, I don't think we're going to edit it out.
Okay.
We're going to let it stand. I think we're going to do that. No, so I'm going to plug my friend Jerry Barmash just restarted his podcast,
Okay.
and I'm helping him with that as well.
Oh,
So I'm
good.
kind of like dipping my feet in both ponds.
Wow, you're double duty.
He's more of a news guy.
Oh, okay. So it's a little easier to edit probably and stuff. Oh.
Hell yeah, there's no editing. It's just, put titles on it and send it out the door. But he just had an actor on, and the actor was a total diva.
Really?
And was rude.
To
And
him?
he all on tape. I saw he sent me the clips. I was like, Jesus, this guy's an a-hole. Yeah, I wonder if I should say his name.
Well, now I'm curious, so I'm going to watch the episode.
Can I say the name here, or should I not do it?
Oh,
It's up to you.
can.
It's your,
What's his name?
watch you know him, like, I can't believe he did that. I don't know if I should say it because then it might get Jerry in trouble too.
Oh, all right. Well, you know what? Just text me later. How's that?
Okay. Now, you see, now everybody wants to know. Yes, folks, I know you're all mad that I'm not saying it.
America wants to know. But I don't want you to do anything that would get you or Jerry in trouble.
Hey, you know what? Who cares? Saul Robinik.
Oh, Saul Robin. What has he been in? Or
No, his most famous role, he played the author in The Unforgiven, the guy with the glasses, and
which is Clint
he
Eastwood.
was,
Clint Eastwood movie.
yeah, he was such a jerk.
Really?
I mean, if you're going to be a celebrity, if you're going to be a celebrity, like it's a choice.
When you grow up, if you're going to be a celebrity.
I mean, some people are just a-holes. They're self-important. I've met a lot of celebrities. And even if they are a-holes, they don't treat me like they're a-holes.
I know.
I don't know if they are or not. I think there's a certain level of fame that gets to people, and they just get to the point where it's like they're insufferable. I haven't met many people like that. Most of the people I've met are really nice.
Yes.
And you know what? Maybe Saul was having a bad day.
That's true. I was just going to say, every once in a while, a celebrity, there may be having a bad day. Maybe they're hungry.
Nah, he was punching down.
Oh, he was.
Yeah, like he says, you're not calling from you're not like from a TV network. You're not from Entertainment Tonight, punch down kind of thing. Like, I'll dominate this interview.
Shoot.
And it was, and Jerry, credit to Jerry, man. He just stood up and said, "Yeah, no, sorry," and he kept hitting the questions, which is
Good
great.
for him.
Yeah.
Now I have to check out. Now, this is a podcast. Is it going to be?
It's called Here Now the News. It's called
Here Now the News. Okay, got it. All right, I'll check it out. Is it on YouTube?
Yes, it's gonna be on YouTube. Yes, and I think it's also gonna be on is it Audible? I don't remember.
Audible.
We'll see.
Okay, sounds good. Now, so some other people that we lost this year, we won't go into everybody, but I mean, we lost a lot of great people this year, like Gene Hackman,
Oh,
Val Kilmer.
we talked about Gene Hackman in our last failed attempt with the Echo.
Yes.
Gene Hackman was one of my earliest Hollywood crushes.
Really? Well, you have good taste.
My parents took me to see this Poseidon Adventure, and I was hooked. He was like my hero. Loved him.
Wasn't he in Bonnie and Clyde?
Yes, he was.
Yeah. What character did he play? I don't remember.
I don't know, but he was great in it. He was with Estelle Parsons,
yes,
Michael J. Pollard, and Estelle won an Academy Award for it.
Estelle wasn't she on the Roseanne show? Estelle?
Yes, she was. She played Roseanne's mother. She's still alive. I think she's 97, 96 years old now.
Oh, wow. Good for her. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Shelley Winters played Roseanne's grandmother. I thought that was fun.
That's right. And they were both in the Poseidon. No, she wasn't in the Poseidon.
Wait, no, she was.
Shelley Winters was. She played Mrs. Rosenberg.
Oh, okay.
She was Jack Albertson's wife, and she was the Olympic swimmer.
Okay. Yeah.
That's a good movie.
She was. Well, there's a remake too, right? Poseidon.
Yeah, I didn't see the remake.
Okay.
Richard Dreyfuss is in the remake, I think.
I love Richard Dreyfuss. He was in the movie you're gonna laugh that I liked him the most was Mr. Holland's Opus. I loved
Why
that.
would I laugh? I love that movie.
Well, because I don't know if people would consider him his best movie, but I loved it. Yeah.
Then spoiler alert, if you haven't seen Mr. Holland's Opus, I'm going to spoil it right now. But at the end of that movie, I went to see it with my partner,
Hmm.
and we're sitting there watching it. At the end, when I'm like, "Oh my God, his students are his opus!" Ah,
His students are what?
His students are his opus.
Oh, right, right, right.
That's Mr. Holland's Opus is his students,
Hmm.
and I'm just blubbering like, "Ah," just crying like I love that movie. I can watch it. I can watch it over and over again.
Oh, I know. Because
Um,
I remember I was studying voice at the time with this teacher, and I remember I was telling her about it, and I was like, because he made such an impact. Because I think he was it's been a long time, but he was a performer himself, and then he ended up becoming a teacher, and it was just like so. Yeah.
that and it was so much like and he pays homage to John Lennon
Oh, that's
in
right.
that movie when he does "Beautiful Boy"
Oh, that's
in
right. I
sign
forgot.
language to his son Cole.
Oh,
Beautiful
yeah.
Boy, and the thing is that movie. I mean, a tagline for it could be a famous John Lennon lyric,
Hmm. Hmm.
which is "Life is what happens when you're planning or doing
Is
it,
he making
planning it,
other plans? I
when
believe,
you're making other
right?
plans,"
Yeah.
and that's what that whole movie is. If you think about it, because he keeps on wanting to get away to write his opus. To write, he wants to be this big musician, and his life is happening.
It's happening. It's so true. It's so true. Okay, so we lost Gene Hackman
Hackman,
and Val Kilmer. Val
Val
Kilmer.
Kilmer.
What I mean, he out of all the people, like I told you,
God,
I used to have the biggest crush on him. He was so.
Val Kilmer. The first time I ever saw Val Kilmer was in Real Genius, and he was so good.
I gotta see his
Over the
earlier
top,
movies. I gotta see his
over the
earlier.
top, crazy in it. Very good, funny movie. Not a John Hughes film, but definitely in that
That vein kind of thing.
flavor.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
Did
was
you ever
also
did you ever see that?
Iceman.
Oh yeah, in Top Gun, right?
Both Top Guns. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. And did you ever see that documentary on Netflix where it was
yeah.
about his life growing up and he made all those
That,
home movies? Yeah.
that was tough to watch.
Oh, I know. Wasn't
You
it?
know. He was
And
in another movie called Kiss Kiss Bang Bang with Robert Downey Jr. He played Gay Al, or Gay
really?
something. Yeah, it's great.
Wait, who was the other
Um,
actor in it?
Robert Downey Jr.
Oh, okay.
It was
Oh,
right before he did Iron Man.
mm, I
Really good movie. It was done by the same guy who I did this last time on the show. The same guy who wrote Lethal Weapon and directed. He directed Iron Man 3. I can't think of his name.
Oh, is he the guy that was in Swingers? No, that wasn't it.
No, he was actually Shane Black. Thank you. Got it.
Oh, yeah,
Shane Black.
sure. He's one of them.
Yeah, and Shane Black was also in Predator. He's one of the guys. Predator.
Yeah, he's well known. I mean, I've heard of him from other
Oh yeah,
projects that
but he wrote Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. It was awesome, awesome movie. And so it takes place at Christmas, so you could watch it if you're watching this at New Year's. You can watch it.
yeah. Is it wholesome? No.
No, no, not whole. I mean, it's not like hard R, but it's adult.
Yeah,
Well, no, no,
it's adult friendly.
it's not an adult film.
Yeah,
No, don't
right.
get that.
That's funny, an
It's
adult
a good
film.
movie. Good movie. He was Batman. He was a good Batman.
Yes. Excellent. He was
Wow.
just another level, like, and he did,
Jim Morrison.
yeah, he did a lot of
Sorry.
prep work. Let's just put it that way. He did
Do you think he was? I don't know. Was he like a? What can I
method,
call it?
method actor.
Method. Yeah.
I know he went to Juilliard, but I think
So did
he,
Robin Williams.
yeah, I would
So
have,
Chris Reeve.
I was telling this to my friend once. I go, if I had to do it all over again, I think I would have tried to go to Juilliard if I could have gotten in because at the time I went to Lee Strasberg Theater Institute because my dad had a friend that taught there. So, but Juilliard would have
You
been,
can't lose with that either. Really. Come on.
oh, I know, but Juilliard's
Strasberg.
more well-rounded because you get the music and stuff, like there's music, So anyway, I
Well,
mean, I'm not
that
going
seems
to
to be
do.
your bigger concentration. So yeah.
Yeah, that's true. But anyway, he went to Juilliard, and I don't know how they teach at Juilliard, but I'm sure that they kind of talk about the method and stuff because it's such a part of training.
I don't know if Rob. I don't. I mean, yeah, I don't know though.
Well,
I
I
don't know.
don't
I
know.
mean, I've worked with some method actors, not many, and the ones I work with, I have been insufferable.
Oh, I know. I heard that from.
I worked with this girl. We were doing a little. We were doing. It was at a Jewish center. We were doing of Mice and Men,
Mm,
and she
mm.
played Curly's wife. And oh man,
Steinbeck. For those for those
Yeah, it's a
folks
great.
who've
It's a
never.
great play. It's a great book. But she was. I don't even want to say the words.
Yeah,
She's just insufferable,
yeah.
and she was very. We used to mess with her. Me and my friend Tom Fry were in the show, and we used to goof around backstage. And she went, "What are you doing? Get into character. Get into character." Because she'd be like,
Yeah, yeah,
"Oh,
yeah, yeah.
right before she goes on, getting into character."
Sure.
We'd be like, "Yeah, yeah, 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 quick, hello," and we go on stage and we're in character. We
It's funny,
totally.
when I was going to Lee Strasberg, it was hard, really, because I was really young. So I was like 16, 17. I was in the teenage program, but it was the hardest thing I ever did. And you were around all these, some people could be really self-indulgent, you know? And I've told this story before. It's like, it was the hardest thing I ever did. And I was like, why did I come here? Blah, blah, blah. But then looking back, it really, I still use some of the things like, sense memory and music is what gets, I use some of the things, but um and it's the most the people that went there took it so seriously, and I've never gone to another
Well, it is
place.
serious,
Yeah, they really treat it with acting with respect. Let's just put it that way.
as it should be.
You know,
I totally respect acting. It's just that
but how you
she
get
was
there is
taking
different.
she was taking it so seriously to the point where it was absurd.
Right.
It was just
She
absurd.
was being like
And
the
plus,
stereotyped method
I
actress.
mean, it was a school. It was a school auditorium, and we were doing it for 20 people at a time.
Right.
And she was acting as if she was, her 10th week on Broadway. And she was in character backstage. One time I touched her, she was in my way. I went like this, went, excuse me. She went, ew, like that. I
Wow.
was like,
Sounds like she's had other problems beside method acting.
well, she didn't like me. That's for
Yeah.
sure. I was kind of a scuzz bucket at the time, though. I have to
Oh,
admit, I was in a depression and I was just coming out of it. And I was not, my hygiene wasn't the best.
oh God.
Oh no, I had a tough time in my early 20s. So
Oh.
that's probably, as a matter of fact, like 2 years later, the guy who played Lenny in
Mm.
that show, I got, I had therapy. I
Yes.
saw a psychologist.
Okay.
I had an anxiety disorder, and I was working at a at a hotel. Um, and he came in and he saw it, and I'm in a suit and all that. He goes, "Greg, you look amazing." I because I was clean. I had combed hair and I had a tie on. I would thought, and that made me realize, boy, I really must look horrible 2 years ago.
You're like, look how far I've come.
Oh yeah, I was a dust bucket. I,
Well,
using
I
plain
know.
language to
Oh
explain.
my gosh.
Dust
Well, I'm so glad that
bucket ragamuffin.
yes, you might have to bleep that out.
A
Okay.
ragamuffin?
No, I thought you said something else before that.
I said dust bucket
Oh,
ragamuffin. So let's go.
so let's
Let's
talk about the other actor that really affected me, because she was so wonderful, that passed, is
Yes,
Diane
yes.
Keaton. Diane Keaton,
Love Diane Keaton so much.
right? Because she was so well rounded. I mean, when you think
There's
about it,
nothing she couldn't do.
oh, I know.
Annie Hall, uh, Love and
Godfather.
Death,
Godfather
The
was she,
Godfather.
I mean, it was a hard part, but it was more the secondary part, but it was hard, you know.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah. There's no spoiler.
Looking for Mr. Goodbar. If you can see that movie, it's a tour de force.
Well,
She's amazing and so out of type. Really
after
good.
she passed, I watched it on streaming, and it was so
Freak you out,
disturbing.
didn't it?
Huh?
Freak you out, didn't it?
It was disturbing because that
Yeah.
last scene is just like,
Yeah.
you know?
That is I won't spoil it. That last scene haunted me for weeks. And it was so incredibly, whoever did that,
Whoever
it's
came
an
up with that
incredible
idea.
ending.
Yeah.
I met her. I told the story on the failed episode that we did. I played Santa Claus at
Mhm.
Disney in 2002,
Oh, that's
2003.
right. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, you told me that.
And I was at the Grand Californian. And Santa would be there for 45 minutes. I don't remember how it worked. I think I was there for 45 minutes and I got an hour off, believe it or
Mm-hmm.
not. And so my 45 minutes were up, and every Santa has a host who's dedicated to him that helps him navigate.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm walking with the host back to the green room, I guess,
Mm-hmm.
for lack of a better term. And I hear a woman's voice behind me go, "Oh, is Santa done for the day?" And my
Mm-hmm.
host goes, "Oh no, he's just going to feed the reindeer. He'll be back in an hour." And I heard the woman really sad go, "I'm sorry, kids, no Santa today."
Oh,
And I just stopped. I said, "I got it." And I turned around. It was Diane Keaton and her two kids.
oh man.
And because you're at Disney, you can't say you know who they are.
Right,
You can't say, "I love your movie." You can't do anything like that.
right,
You can say nondescript things like, "Oh, you look very nice tonight. What lovely children."
right. But you can't say, I'm such a big fan of your work.
Can't. You
Right.
can't. You get dismissed for doing that because they especially with celebrities at Disney, they want them to have their anonymity.
Sure. That makes
Yeah.
sense. Because they probably
Yeah.
want them to be able to go there and just feel free to do whatever, you know?
Oh, you. I don't know if this is up your alley or not. What I mean is, I don't know if this would thrill your boots, but
Yes, it would. I was going to say something kind of weird, but I won't. Yes, I know. I get
I,
what you're
I
saying.
was I was at Grand
Float your
California.
boat.
You float your boat. There you go. I was in Grand California in the Santa. I don't know if it was the same year or not,
Right,
but this family comes up and they're like, "All right, all right, all right, come on." And whoever it was kind of hiding.
right.
It was John Stamos.
Oh, yeah,
Comes
sure.
running up and he sat right in front of us
John.
and I go to my host. Now we have professional photographers who take the picture, and then of course you go to them and you pay them and you buy the picture.
Right,
Or you can have your own person take the picture. Yeah,
right.
but our photographer just took the picture. So I go to my host. I go, "I'll buy that picture." And usually they don't let you, but they did. And so I have that picture of John Stamos sitting with his family in front of me at Disney. I'll post it on Facebook later
Yeah, that's a great story.
because we're doing this before Christmas, so I can still do it. So
He's a really nice guy, actually. I met him once at an Aerosmith concert, and we were backstage, and it was an outdoor place, and I think I told the story before, but we had those porta potty things backstage, because it was outdoors in the middle of nowhere, and and he'd been standing there. I'd seen him stand there for a while. And thought, oh, I'll just go behind them in the line because I really had to go to the bathroom. And as soon as I walked up, he goes, "After you," and I was like, oh,
uh
I thought that was a real gentlemanly thing to do. Because most
yeah.
people would be
And
like,
then he stole your purse, right? Then he stole your purse.
no, he didn't steal my bird.
Yeah, I know John does that. No.
Yeah, he's a klepto. Just kidding, John.
Yeah, he's a klepto. Yeah,
We don't want to start any rumors.
he stole Bob Saget's car, Dave Coulier's wallet. He's got all that stuff going on, and
Yeah,
no, but he was cool. I didn't talk to him. You can't. You can't talk to him. I mean,
yeah,
um, one of the big and it has you biting. It really. As Santa had me doing this because you wanted.
right. You want to talk to them, right?
I'm at. I got asked to be Santa at the Disney Christmas party.
Mm-hmm.
Disney does a Christmas party just for employees. They close down the whole park,
Mm-hmm.
and it's just employees' night.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember, I think it was December 2nd. It's
Mm-hmm.
early in the month,
Mm-hmm.
and I was to be Santa at Main Street.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be fun, I guess. I don't know. And pretty soon, it was very obvious to me that everybody Disney has a huge umbrella.
Mm-hmm.
So you got people from ESPN, you got
Mm-hmm.
people from ABC.
Mm-hmm.
So we had, like the people from General Hospital were there, and an actor and his family from NYPD Blue came
Mm-hmm.
to see Santa. And
Mm-hmm.
I was losing my mind, and I couldn't say anything because that's my absolute favorite show.
Aw. You're like idols. Your idols were there.
I couldn't say anything. I wanted to say, "Oh my God,
I
oh
can't
my
believe
God,
it's
it's."
happening.
Oh my, I won't say who it was, And, oh my God, it's Metaboy! I couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. That's crazy.
Well, I mean,
I
that's,
don't know. I keep taking you off topic. I'm
I
sorry.
know,
We're
but
talking about Diane Keaton.
so yeah, well, Diane Keaton was just, I really liked her a lot. She was just like a great comedian, did great serious work. And she's kind of a cultural icon, because
Oh,
she
Touchstone. A Touchstone for the
touched
70s.
stone. Yeah, and 80s even, right? 90s maybe.
See, I loved her in that movie, Love and Death. That's like my favorite Woody Allen
Woody
movie.
Allen, yeah. I don't know if I saw that movie or not. I haven't seen.
It's about the Russian Revolution, believe it or not.
Oh, then I didn't see it. No, I would remember that. And I
And
never saw
he
Reds. I never saw Reds, believe it or not.
I did. I fell asleep.
Oh, you did?
I went to see. I was a 21-year-old, and I'm like, oh, I got to see this movie. And as opposed to Reds, the drug, you put me to sleep. Reds are uppers. Anyway,
I did not know
so,
that.
yeah,
I am
I
clean.
think I might be right. I think Black Beauties are downers. I have no idea.
I don't know.
Anyway,
Don't take them,
I saw
kids. Though whatever it is, kids, don't take them.
Long Beach Theater, Long Island, New York. I went to see it. It's a 4-hour movie. I woke up with the credits. I'm like, oh, okay.
Oh well, you never know. But that was an old movie. But Warren
Yeah,
Beatty, that was like,
1981, 1980.
I think Warren Beatty was in his prime, probably.
That's why I went to see it because I was such a big fan of um, 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 um,
Well,
uh,
Jack Nicholson and Warren Beatty, right? Wasn't Jack Nicholson in it too?
I don't remember. No, he did Heaven Can Wait, which is one of my favorite movies.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah.
Love
Such
that
a
movie.
good-looking guy, that Warren Beatty. Wow, just like a beautiful man, you know.
Yeah, he was also Dick Tracy,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Bonnie and
He's
Clyde,
but he's still
right?
alive, folks. He's still alive.
Yes, and he's in one of the worst movies ever made,
Which one?
Ishtar.
Oh, I never saw that with
Oh,
Dustin
it's hard. It's
Hoffman.
so hard to watch. It's so bad. They're trying
Wow.
to be Hope and Crosby, and there's no hope.
Excuse the pun.
They were writing songs. They were bad songwriters, and one of the songs was, um, "I have a wardrobe in my eyes. Come and take a look and see if there's anything your size."
Oh God.
And I'm sitting there going,
So they were trying to be like the producers, at the movie of the play, the producer, remember in the producers they were trying to
"Terrible."
write a musical so bad. But were they trying to be bad or they just were bad?
No, they would just no. Elaine May from Nichols and May
Oh, sure. I know
directed it.
who Elaine
It's
was.
terrible.
Yeah.
I love Nichols and May. I like Elaine May. She's if you want to see her in a great part, see a 1971 movie called A New Leaf with Walter Matthau.
Okay.
Excellent,
Is
excellent.
he still with us, Walter Matthau?
No, he died like in 2000.
Oh man, I loved him.
Oh, me
Um,
too.
so
My friend had a great story about him, but it's off the subject.
yeah, because I want to talk about another person that passed, David Lynch. David
Oh,
Lynch. He was such a great
Blue
filmmaker.
Velvet.
Yeah, about it. And did
But
he?
you know what?
Yeah,
Yeah,
go ahead.
sorry.
Did
Huh?
he also do Mulholland something? No.
Yes, Mulholland Drive.
Okay, Mulholland Drive. Okay, got it. Yeah,
But my favorite thing he ever did was the last thing he did.
which was?
He played John Ford in The Fablemans. The
Oh,
very
he was
last
in
scene of the
it.
movie.
He was in it as an actor.
The very last scene, he played John Ford. He was great.
Really?
Yeah,
And
great.
did he still have that great hair? I'm looking at a picture of him right now. He has great hair.
I don't know if he was had an eye patch because he was being John Ford.
Oh,
I think he was smoking a cigar, and he's basically telling a young Steven Spielberg how to be fascinating.
mm.
It's all about where the horizon is in a shot. Great ending of the movie. I
And
thought it was a decent movie, but the ending was fantastic.
got it. And then the other actor we lost so many actors this year. And then Robert
Oh,
Redford passed,
yep. And
right?
one of my favorite movies of all time, The Natural.
And I heard him on a podcast. He was talking about the Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, and
Great movie.
nobody, or yeah, no, the studio didn't want him, and
No,
Paul Newman that kind of like pushed for him.
I think they wanted Steve McQueen.
Oh, he would have been good too, though. you know.
They did pair him, and as a matter of fact, they paired Paul Newman and Steve McQueen in The Towering Inferno in 1974, and they invented a new way to do credits
Hmm.
because they each wanted top billing.
Hmm.
So what they came up with is, well, Paul Newman's name
Oh,
here,
right.
and they appeared at the same time at the beginning of the movie. At the end of the movie, they switched.
Ah, that's smart. That's
That's
smart.
how they did
Yeah.
it.
I think that Steve McQueen, maybe Robert Redford was better for that part though, because
Oh, he's great.
Steve McQueen is kind of like a very kind of an alpha, and I think Paul Newman kind
Yeah,
of is too,
there
where
were, yeah. I just watched it not too long ago. The movie aged. I mean, well, it's a period piece, so it ages incredibly, and the music
really,
is fantastic. I mean, Burt Bacharach,
ugh, I know.
and but then I saw believe it or not, I see he's also in The Sting, and I think that Butch Cassidy is a much better movie than This Thing.
Which is,
A lot of people love The Sting.
oh, the
No,
Sting.
Butch Cassidy. The Sting. I watched The Sting, and my impression is it really reminded me of like a TV movie.
Hmm. So
I
you
know
thought
people get me.
Butch
They want
Cassidy
Best Picture.
was really, yes,
Yeah,
you thought Butch Cassidy and the Sundance
way
Kid was
better.
better.
Way better.
So
They did win
folks,
Best
if you haven't
Picture.
seen it, watch that movie, right?
The Thing's a good movie, but to me it was shot very simply, and it just seemed not very cinematic.
Hmm, interesting. Um,
But yeah, he also did Downhill Runner. He did The
oh,
Candidate. He did All the President's Men.
and for people that don't know about Robert Redford, he's the one that started the Sundance Film Festival. And so which show I've been a couple times actually. I went, it was a great privilege. I wasn't nominated for anything, but I was involved with someone that did the music. So did music for a lot of the films that were in that festival.
He
So,
also, yeah,
sorry, I was just
he
saying,
also directed Ordinary People. And
yes,
yeah, great
that was a
movie.
great, great movie.
Here's a tie-in. I told you I had an anxiety disorder in my 20s. I saw that movie in my 20s, and I related so much to the lead character. I can't think of his name.
Donald Sutherland.
No, well, Donald Sutherland is
Oh, the son. Um, gosh, what's his name?
Timmy Hutton. Tim Hutton.
Timothy Hutton. That's right. That's right. Timothy.
But Donald Sutherland's performance in that movie did
That's
not get
great.
nominated. I think he was the only main cast member not to get nominated for an Oscar,
And he was so
and
good in it.
he was the best.
I saw that.
He should have been.
I was really young when I saw it, but I remember thinking, gosh,
Judd Hirsch was nominated.
wow.
Tim Hutton won. Mary Tyler Moore was nominated. She was also really good, but he was fantastic.
And talk about going out of type, playing against type, right? She was, because she's known to be like
Yeah,
more smiley, and in this movie she had
yeah,
to be the cold, stoic wife, you know,
yeah.
the matriarch.
Oh, yeah. It's really kind of fascinating too because on the Mary Tyler Moore show, she had an episode where she talked about Robert Redford
Hmm.
and
Oh,
how she'd
she's
love to meet him.
oh
Yeah,
yeah, and then she gets
so,
to work in a movie where he's directing her.
yeah.
Um,
I had no idea. I have no idea if she'd met him or not at that point, but
yeah, she was in. Sadly, we lost Mary Tyler Moore a few years ago.
yeah.
Now there's one person that's a musician amongst this group that we lost that really, and I was surprised to learn that you were such a big
Ozzy.
fan, which was Ozzy. You know,
Yeah, come on,
Ozzy.
Ozzy. Yeah, I mean, I was a fan of Black Sabbath and also a fan of him as a solo.
Hmm. He was quite a
I
character.
didn't watch the Osbournes though.
You
Did
didn't?
you? Did
No,
you?
I would
No.
think you would like that.
Sharon! Sharon! Yeah, I never watched it.
Sharon, like she kind of saved. From what I've read, she saved his life many times.
Is
And
she?
his career too.
I don't watch a lot of reality TV at all. I just
Me
don't. I
neither.
kind of have a bone to pick with it. So,
Well, I watched the gosh, what's her name now? Caitlyn Jenner. I watched.
oh, okay.
I don't know if it's even still on, but I watched her show and I was like,
Well, you watched Keeping Up with the Kardashians.
no, I thought Caitlyn Jenner, or maybe she was on it, but I thought she had her own show for a while, but maybe I'm wrong. I thought she had her own reality show, but maybe it was Keeping Up with the
I don't
Kardashians.
know.
Anyway, whatever
I
it
don't
was,
watch them, so I don't know. I don't know. You know.
it was. I did not like it. I was like, I watched it for about 10 minutes. It was her getting out of bed and getting ready for the day, and I was like, this is torture. It was like, yeeks, Caitlyn Jenner getting ready for the day. I don't think so.
So, do you have any? I mentioned that we should think about some of the best
Yes.
things
Good point. Good point. Thank you
to
for
go on a high note.
yeah, because folks, we didn't want to. Well, first we were going to do this remembrance of all the great actors that we lost and musician Ozzy Osbourne, but then Rob Reiner was killed, and so we both really love Rob Reiner. So we thought we can't do one without saying something about Rob Reiner. But I thought, gosh, I don't want to keep talking about all the negative stuff because it's going to be on the
Right.
news for a while. So Craig came up with a brilliant idea of like talking about our favorite.
Brilliant.
Brilliant Nobel Peace
Brilliant, I tell
Nobel
you.
Prize.
We're going to form water molecules and turn them into gold. It's
Yes.
brilliant.
It's a brilliant idea. Anyway, well, it's brilliant because it leaves it on a more high note. And I mentioned that, which I've talked about the show before, because you said, what's your favorite? There's too many movies to name, there was a few movies to name this show. But the TV show that stands out in my mind that I would have loved to have been on was Emily in Paris, And
I've never seen it.
Oh,
so you have to tell us about it.
I don't know if it'd be your cup of tea, but Emily, which is played by Lily Collins, who's the daughter of Phil Collins, right, the drummer.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, and it's
Love Phil Collins.
I know, but Emily's character is so me because I lived in Paris when I was about 19, and she goes to Paris. Yeah, she goes to Paris for a job thing, and she's like from Chicago, and she's super like stereotyped American, but specifically from Chicago. You know, people from Chicago. I like deep dish pizza, and I like, and she's and she's very, I'll learn French, because she's just supposed to go over there for a short time, and then she ends up, and they're always like, oh, the American Emily, and she's just real gung ho about everything, and how the French are very like,
Yeah, I love. Is that your French impression? La la la, like Kevin for little girls.
No, but I had this French journalist on who's a really lovely woman, and she was on, gosh, earlier.
Oh yes.
Remember?
Yeah.
Anais, like the perfume, Anais. And so I told her about how I love the show, and I said, I want to know from a Parisian, or she's not Parisian, but she lives in Paris, but she's from a smaller town. I said, from your perspective, what do the French people think? She goes, what do you think? So I was like, oh, I go, well, I think it's pretty much true, because there's one character a French woman that plays her boss. She's runs this magazine, and she's probably supposed to be in her late 40s, and she's very sophisticated and has all these affairs with people, and she's always like, oh, Emily, you are so American.
Emily.
Yeah.
Sacre bleu.
So anyway, I do think
it makes me wonder how New Yorkers feel about Sex and the City.
I don't know. I mean, I thought so. Okay.
It seems that those two things kind of
yes, and I think there's some relationship. I think that that one of the creators might have been from Sex and the City, but I knew this more before, but I can't remember. But anyway, Sex and the City. Okay, so it's funny you brought that up because I thought it was very, very true. I'm not necessarily about New York, but because I never lived in New York, but the women characters were very, very true because I was related more to Carrie, but I knew people that were, and a little bit, I was like, gosh, I always forget her name because she's the real good one, but
I related more to Samantha.
Huh?
I related more to the Samantha because I'm a trollop.
I know. I'm going to look it up because I feel bad that I can't remember her character's name.
Amanda?
No.
Miranda.
No,
there's Miranda, there's Carrie, and I've only watched like 3 episodes.
I know. Hold on. Sex and the City. Let me look it up. I should have had this ready, but I didn't think you were.
Miranda.
Let's see. There's Samantha. Charlotte. So Charlotte, I used to be like more like Charlotte when I was younger, and then I developed more into like a Carrie. But I've had other friends that say that they couldn't relate to the show at all. But to me, I knew these women, and I thought, at least from the women point of view, it was very true, right?
So Emily in Paris is similar only from the Parisian standpoint.
Well, the characters are totally different because Emily is this really kind of naive, gung ho American girl, and she
Yeah.
has a best friend that that's Chinese from China, and she escaping her rich father by living in Paris. It's a long story, but she's a different. So the characters are not similar at all, but just the concept, I guess, of being like it's kind of a woman-centric show, and it shows living, on your own in a big city. So in that sense, it's similar.
I am so polar opposite from you, and it's interesting because
And here we
a
are
lot
on
of
the
people,
podcast.
a lot of people assume that because if you're gay that I would be into that kind of thing. Like like I'm not one of these gays who calls everybody girlfriend. I
Yeah,
don't do that.
girlfriend.
I hate that. I mean, it's not that I hate it. I just don't do it.
It's not you.
And if somebody goes, "Oh, girl," I'm like, dude, I'm not a girl. I don't
I
know why. I mean, not that there's anything wrong with being a girl, but I'm not a girl.
I
Anyway,
understand.
so
No,
yeah,
but you
it's like if somebody called you dude.
and I've
Hey,
had people call
dude.
me too. I've had people call
That's
me too.
true. It's
I
kind of
have.
it's kind of asexual now. But
Yeah.
my favorite show is so
Yes. What is your
testosterone driven.
Okay?
I mean, it's Reacher.
I have never seen Reacher.
Oh, Reacher is
Wait, who's
the
the
most
star? Who's the star?
Alan Ritchson.
Alan Ritson.
Alan Ritchson. He plays 6'3", muscle bound, and he's just the
Tall
show
drink
is
of
just
water. Tall drink of water.
he's just I can't think of anything he's done that you would know because he's done. I know everything he's done, but he's Reacher is just a guy that you don't mess with. Uh,
Hmm.
it's really violent, but it's fun violence. It's hard to explain.
But where can you see it? Where can you see it?
Oh, it streams on Amazon Prime.
Okay.
It's got 3 seasons, and its fourth season comes out I think next month,
Okay. Okay.
and I can't wait. It's such a great show.
I've heard of it. I
Uh,
just never saw it. See, you and I don't. We have some overlapping tastes, but some of our tastes is totally polar
well,
opposite.
CBS has a sanitized version of the show called
Mm.
Tracker.
Oh, it's a different show.
Tracker,
It's a
yeah, Tracker is their Reacher ripoff, in my opinion. Don't please do not sue Candid with Kimbra. That's
My
my
opinion.
name. My name is Joey Gaynor, and you can reach me in Arizona. Okay,
That's funny. Yeah. So, okay. So, say the name of the show again. Reacher.
Reacher,
Reacher. Like, how's it spelled?
Reacher,
Okay, that's
like
what I thought.
reaching for something.
Like
Yeah.
Reacher.
Now Tom Cruise did a couple of Reacher movies in the early
Oh, that's right.
2010s,
You're right.
but Tom Cruise was nothing like the character in the book. I think there's like 15 books.
Okay.
And Reacher is a big, strong, tough, imposing guy, and Tom Cruise is 5'7". Yeah, he can play imposing, but it's not Reacher.
He's not
You know,
6'3".
basically, Reacher's the type of guy where, like, he'll be like eating, and three tough guys will come up to him and go, oh, "We're gonna kick your ass." Excuse my language.
Kick your
And kick your boot. And Reacher will look up and go, "Here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna take your head and throw you out the window." And everything you say, like kind of like the character of Arnold Schwarzenegger plays in True Lies.
Okay. Okay.
Kind of like that kind of,
Mhm.
you kick butt kind of guy.
Mhm.
It's a lot of fun for me, and it's all and these violent scenes make me laugh because they're just so over the top.
Right. Right.
And
Um,
Reacher is my favorite show by far.
and how long
I
has that
mean,
been on? How many seasons? Do you
3 years.
Oh, 3 years. Okay. Got it. Emily in Paris is the fifth season, folks, is starting, I think, this December, I want to say 20th or something like that.
They should do a crossover where Reacher dresses up in French clothes and they beat the crap out of somebody.
I don't know. That sounds kind of different.
And they beat the crap out of the people from Sex and the City. And it just happens. It'd be a nice crossover.
You know,
Um,
Sex in the City, though, is like the most, that show ran forever. And then it had
well,
like,
now it's under a different name now.
just like that, and just like that. And then it had the three. I was one of those ladies that went with my two friends, and we went to the movies together. Like they,
There are two movies, right?
yeah, there was two. Yeah, the first
Two.
one was really good, and then the second one was just eh. But the first one was really good. But that movie when it came out, it was all these ladies would come in threes and fours, like they were the characters, like you know. But I liked. I guess because I lived vicariously through all of them, you know. So
Well, that's one of I mean, I don't live vicariously through Reacher, but yeah, I understand when you see a character you can live, like Mike Stivic, like
yeah,
back to Rob Reiner again. You see something like that, and you could see that's how you want to be, you
that's
know.
true. That's true. I think
Uh,
over the holidays I'm gonna watch some Rob Reiner movies again. Like
Stand by Me is got to be your first one.
yes, okay, Stand
If
by
you
Me.
haven't seen it, you got to see it.
I'm sure I can get it on streaming somewhere. You know,
Yeah,
yeah, because
such a great movie.
River Phoenix was in it, right?
Yes, he was. And it was really weird. Right before this tragedy happened, the three surviving kids, Will Wheaton, I can't think of his name, Corey Feldman,
Oh, Chris Lemon, yeah.
and O'Donnell. Is it O'Donnell?
Chris O'Donnell? Is that his name? Chris?
No, O'Connell, Jerry O'Connell.
Oh, Jerry O'Connell. Okay.
They were getting together for the 40th anniversary of
Hmm.
Stand By Me.
Hmm.
Richard Dreyfuss is the narrator, and actually he plays Will Wheaton's character.
Oh, I didn't know
Kiefer
that.
Sutherland's in it.
Oh, good
And
cast. Good
they
cast.
were they were getting together right before this happened. So I wonder if something was they were planning something. But
That's so
oh
sad.
well. Do you have a favorite movie before you go?
Favorite movie? Gosh, movies were I can't think. I
It's
just
been a
saw.
very strange year for movies.
I know. Um, I just saw on streaming. I think it was at the movies, but I went to see, or I went to see. I saw it in my house. F1. The Brad Pitt movie.
I want to see that. Was it good?
Yes. My father is a big Formula One guy. Like you could ask him any question and he knows it. So I
I'm gonna
watched it.
watch it tonight. I want to watch it
Yeah,
tonight.
I watched it with him because I thought he would like it. Um, it's very true. Like they have the real famous race car drivers that are going on right now. Like, oh gosh, what's the Van, the Dutch guy that's really, he always
No
won.
idea.
Anyway, so they have the real
Well,
Formula
as a
One.
kid, I was into it. Not anymore.
Yeah, well,
But
it's going to be happening in America now more. I mean, sorry, they're going to get an American driver. Like right now, it's like the Dutch, the Italians, the German. So they're going to
well,
get an American.
Formula One is definitely not really an American race.
Right, but it's going to be getting more because they bringing in this American driver. I guess that's what
We're NASCAR. A thing,
I
thing
know.
like
We're
NASCAR and IndyCar.
you know what I think of in NASCAR is Sharon. Sharon and monster trucks. Remember she liked monster trucks.
Oh, monster trucks! My gosh! But this has been a weird year for. What did I just saw? It's not. I saw two movies the past two nights I really enjoyed. I saw Roof Man,
Mm.
really, really good movie.
Roof Man.
Channing
Oh, I
Tatum,
love him. But he's the man that
and
I always confuse. I always want to say Tatum Channing or Channing Tatum.
yeah, it's Channing.
Channing Tatum.
No, it's Channing Tatum,
That's what I said.
and the actress from she played Spider-Man's girlfriend.
Are you talking about what's her Zoe somebody? No.
No. In the original Spider-Man back
Oh,
in
no, I don't know.
can't think of it. She was in it. They were a really good movie. And then I saw last night. I saw the. I don't know I don't know the second title, but I saw the new Knives Out movie
Wait, who's in that?
with Knives Out with Daniel Craig
Oh, yes.
as Benoit Blanc, the detective. It's kind of like a Columbo.
Oh, I never saw it.
You never saw any of the like Glass Onion? You
Mm-mm,
didn't see any of
mm-mm.
it? Oh, it's so good.
I've
Knives
been
Out is
bad
good.
about going to the movies the last couple of years because I've been watching everything on streaming.
Oh, I saw this on streaming. Now, if you, I've only saw three movies in the movie theater this year.
Hmm. And you're going to
I
go
saw,
again soon because I got you that thing.
yeah, probably not until next year though, because there's nothing coming out. I don't want to see Avatar. No,
You don't?
No,
I
I'm not
liked
an
the
Avatar
original.
guy.
I liked the original one, the first one, I should say,
Yeah.
because James
I saw
Cameron.
Thunderbolts,
I didn't see that one.
Marvel. I saw Thunderbolts. I saw Fantastic Four,
Yeah, and that was
Marvel,
good. Oh, it was
and
horrible,
Superman. Yeah, they're both Marvel. And then I saw Superman.
which you
Those
loved.
are the only three movies I've seen in the movie theater.
Yeah, I'm just trying to.
And Superman,
Oh, I forgot. I started off the year by seeing the Bob Dylan movie, which I really liked, actually,
I haven't seen that.
with
I haven't seen that.
Timothy Chalamet. And
Timothy Chalamet to do Adam Sandler. Timothy Chalamet.
oh, and I just saw Jay Kelly on Netflix too. And
I saw that too. What'd you
uh,
think?
um,
Yeah, me too.
well, but I do want to say on a positive note that I texted one of my friends that I went to acting school with, and I go, "Oh my God, you got to see this movie because it totally reminds me of when we went to acting school, you know." And then
Oh
because there were
man,
so many people in my class that I thought would make it, and then the ones that I wasn't even expecting that made it, you know. So
that's the I thought the movie was okay.
yeah, I thought it was okay. I thought it was
The
okay.
best scene in the movie by far. And look, I really love George Clooney,
Me too. Me too.
and Adam Sandler was really good,
Yes, he was good.
and so was Laura Dern.
He's a great
They're
dramatic
all
actor,
good.
Adam Sandler, you know?
But the best scene in the movie was by Billy Crudup
Oh
when he
yeah.
read the menu.
Oh,
The
you're
menu
right.
scene.
Yeah,
Holy smoke! I love that.
I know.
That to me, that was the best thing in the movie by far.
You're right. You're right. And then I thought they could it was I thought they had a lot of good intentions like it, and I love the inside I guess you'd call it inside baseball. I love inside
Yeah,
acting stuff. I
yeah, I do too, but I still found it kind of like esoteric, and
I see what you're saying.
it's very hard to relate to
That's
what he's going through.
that's true because he's such a big superstar, you know.
Yeah, very privileged, very disjointed. Now I know people. We were just talking about it, we kind of full circle.
You're right.
You kind of disjointed from reality at this point.
That's true.
You
That's true.
know?
And Stacy Keach played his dad.
Oh yeah, he was
That was
good
kind of
too. He
good,
was so good.
right?
The
And
movie has a lot of great performances. I just wasn't a fan of
that's
the
true.
story.
But I would say it's worth it just to see, and for an actor, for me, it was, I loved the scenes of, like I said, you know, those beginning scenes when he's remembered about acting school. And
How about the auditions when he's auditioning for like the
yes,
90210 type of thing?
you know, I
Yeah.
got to go with my friends more that audition because I've been hearing all these stories about, I was discovered in the thing, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
Billy Crudup. He's been one of my favorite actors since Almost Famous. One
oh
of my
yeah,
favorite.
so good. And,
He
oh,
he.
I just thought of something. You know what movie I really want to see, and it doesn't come out till next, no, Christmas Day. It's coming out this year. Is Song Sung Blue. It's been
Oh
getting,
yeah.
it looks really, I love those kind of movies, like musicals.
Well, I love Kate Hudson.
Yeah.
I love Kate
And what
Hudson.
about Hugh Jackman? Don't you love Hugh Jackman?
Yeah, I do. But Kate
Yeah.
Hudson to me was so magnificent in Almost
Almost
Famous
Famous. Yeah.
that I feel that she, they she hasn't had a part equivalent to it,
Yeah.
and
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I think she's capable of so much more.
She is very talented. And, you know, it's kind of sad when you think about like someone like that came from Goldie Hawn, you know, who has her own really good career too. And then the sadness of, you know, like what happened with Rob Reiner, you know, it's like when
Yeah, but
sometimes celebrity,
she's definitely her own person, and but like I said, I expected, and it's not her fault. It's what Hollywood gives you. It's like look what happened to Mira Sorvino.
I know
Wins
she's
an Oscar and
great.
she pretty much just disappears.
I follow her on
And I,
Instagram, and she's got a nice family. You know, she's married to this really handsome actor, and they have like some beautiful kids and stuff. And she
from what
seems,
I hear, Weinstein had a lot to do with keeping her down.
yeah, probably, probably.
But
You
no,
know,
yeah, I like Hugh Jackman. Hugh Jackman's the Greatest Showman was a really good showcase of
that's
him.
another movie that I got to see because all my musical theater friends are like, "You've
You
never
haven't seen
seen?"
that?
I know isn't that terrible. I'm definitely watching it over the holidays. I promise. That
You
one.
gotta stop watching this Emily in Paris all the
I
time.
know. I know. It's like get away from that, Emily. Oh, Emily. That's what she's always says. Anyways, listen, I got to let you go because I
Yeah.
have something else, and I know you do too. And thank you for coming on again. And I'm glad that we ended it on a positive note with our.
It is. I mean, and 2026 will be better.
Gotta be. Oh my God, it's gotta be.
Yeah,
I
the
mean,
bar's not too high.
we ended 2025 on like the worst, so much tragedy. But you and I are optimistic people, I think. So.
Speak for yourself, sister.
Yeah, I know. Don't call me optimistic.
I'll show you optimistic. I'm going to stick to my guns.
I know. But we just keep plugging along. We're little trains that keep going.
We just move forward. That's it.
Right.
Happy New Year, everybody.
Yeah, Happy New
Thanks
Year.
for watching Candid with Kimbra.
Yes, and now that Craig is working on 2 podcasts, what's the other one again?
It's called Here Now the News with Jerry Barmash.
Okay, I'll have to watch it because
it hasn't premiered yet as of this speaking, but it will soon.
I'm so happy that you got something else too, because you're such a good editor. You need more work.
Well, I did it before. I was doing it, and then he stopped doing it. Yeah, and now he started to do it again. So.
But I'm glad because
there's not a lot of editing to do with it. So Jerry's just like do it. It's not like it's not like I said, it's not entertainment. It's more of a news thing.
Yeah, and he's probably not he's not as picky as me. Like no.
But his hair is fabulous.
Is it? Well, what about mine? No,
yeah, yours is fabulous. I was making a joke.
I'm just joking. It's all about the hair. I'll leave you with this quote. I heard one time.
My hair's not growing anymore. It's kind of sad.
Really?
No.
So you don't have to you don't have to get it cut as often?
No, I don't, and it's not growing out.
But don't do one of those things where you grow a really long beard. A lot of men do that when their hair.
I'm gonna grow a beard to here and then fold it up.
Oh God! And then cut a thing right there.
No, actually, I was thinking for my next season of the show, I'm gonna go to a Van Dyke.
I like that. As in Dick.
I'm getting the gobbler neck though.
That's because you lost all that weight.
Yeah, I know. Everything is drooping.
I know, but
everything. No, I wrote a joke. Can I say this joke on you?
Is it
I'll tell you later.
Okay, tell me.
I say the A word.
Okay, so we'll keep that. Then we'd have to bleep it out. Because kids, I'm a family-friendly show.
I can say it this way. I'm doing stand-up next month for my friend Joey that we mentioned.
You are? You really are?
Yeah.
Where?
Yeah. At a place in Hemet. I don't know where it is though. It's in Hemet, California.
You and him are doing it together?
He's hosting. Yeah, he's hosting the show.
Oh wow! I wish I could.
And one of the jokes I'm doing is like, so I just lost 90 pounds. Yeah, that's 9 months of only eating 1,400 calories a day, and I gotta tell you, my butt is dragging. I mean, I'm not tired, but I have a lot of loose skin.
Oh God!
So, yeah.
You cleaned it up for me. Thank you.
I did.
All right, dear. Hey, so Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and
yes.
I will be talking to you soon. But everybody, safe holiday, right?
And Candid with Kimbra season 2 starts in January.
Season 2, yay! Do. All right, I'll talk to you soon. Have a great rest of the night. Okay.
Bye.
Bye.